All right, we could use a win. If you guys didn't see the Castle Trolls video, man, did we find cool stuff there, but such cool stuff I couldn't bring myself to sell it. So we're hoping for a win here because that one is going down as an awesome find for the personal collection, but ultimately a loss financially. So here we go. $230 we paid for this one, like 16 ounces, so 1.25 pounds, something like that. Should be 120, 130 minifigures, something like that. And we paid $230, so like $2 a fig, something like that. What's up, everybody? My name is Aaron. I am the Brick Scavenger. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going on a Lego minifigure treasure hunt. Here we go. Let's start with Barney. I don't know if I have Barney on my wall. Here we go again. Here we go again. I don't know if I have Barney on my wall. The Flintstone figs, you know, good finds for sure. Absolutely. If you guys are interested in any of the parts and pieces that you see today, I sell in 2 platforms. I sell on eBay, but more importantly, I sell parts and pieces of figs on Bricklink. Thousands and thousands of minifigure parts. So like if you're into trolls, this is obviously missing the hair. I'm not going to go digging for the hair to try to finish the fig just to try to sell the full fig. I'm just going to put these parts on Bricklink. So if your troll is missing like the skirt or whatever, that skirt will be in my Bricklink store soon. Let's see if we can find some treasure. If you're new to my channel, the goal on any given haul is to double our money, hopefully. We'll see if we can pull that off today. So $230, that'd be $460. We'd have to average about $4 a fig. We're going to need some big ones in here to be able to pull that off. Here's an Enderman from Minecraft. That's actually a pretty good fig. Minecraft is one of the exceptions to our parts rule. I do put some full figs of Minecraft in my Bricklink store. Here's a good one. Here's the Black Bear. Nice. These can be expensive. I can't remember if the brown or the black is more expensive, but some of these can be 15, 20 bucks. I don't know specifically about that one, but those bears are hard to find. That's fake. That doesn't help the overall average at all. Here's a Minecraft fig that's yellow with some kind of hair, flower in her hair or something. I don't know. Minecraft. Look at this. There's like a Lego store employee. That's a fun fig. I don't know that that one's necessarily valuable. We'll look it up later. But super fun for sure. Here is a Star Wars, I don't know, Weequay or something like that. I can never remember all the names. It is in good condition, though. I didn't check for cracks, I guess, but good condition. Here's a hippie skier. That's a fun combination. I think this 211 here is a CMF torso. And I believe this hairpiece is a CMF hair, but they don't go together. We've got a criminal. Those are just crushing our overall value here. Here's a alien. These are fun, if not super valuable. The Emmett is obviously dime a dozen. We've got some friends. Uh-oh, this is looking bad here. The Black Bear's good. We've got some decent ones, but you know, every time a friend comes up, the average goes down. Here's Moana. There you go. That's kind of fun. You know, the hairpiece for Moana is really hard to find. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It looks a lot like other kind of rubbery black hair pieces. I don't know if that's the right one or not, but the Moana hairpiece is the tricky part of that. I don't know what to do with that. Hey, look at this. This is some elf ears from the old Elves retired line. Those are super fun. Exoforce, Bionicle, something like that. I don't know. There's some Hermione hair. Oh, here's a good one too. Let's go. There's a good one. These things have skyrocketed in value lately. When I started doing this several years ago, these things were, I don't know, 15 bucks or something. These things are way more than 15 bucks now. And more importantly, both gray horns. You almost never find these things with horns. That is a score right there. That very much helps overall. There's another one of these alien things. Friends. Here is, I think that's Hagrid hair, right? I don't know what these things are. I don't know. I have no idea. Here is a Wookiee, I don't know, with the gold. Kind of looks like there's gold on there. I think there's gold on there. It's just hard to tell. Maybe it's faded or maybe it's just bad lighting. I'm not sure. But I actually think that's a pretty good fig as well right there. Here is a scarecrow hair piece. I don't think the orange scarecrow is the really good scarecrow, but nevertheless, scarecrows as a general rule do pretty well. Look at this doctor or some kind of hazmat guy or something. He's awesome. That may be headed to the personal collection as well. We got some city figs. We've got Star-Lord here. That's probably the elf that needs the elf hair. I can never remember all the elves' names, but anyway, I think that's the right one. Some more city figs. Here's some pink hair. Oh, so this is classic right here. These black skeletons are pretty expensive, except for the fact that the head is like the really hard part to get. So getting him without the head is absolutely no surprise at all. Here's a Harry Potter fig that, Harry Potter figs, generally speaking, don't have a lot of value. Dark green capes may be an exception to the rule, though. This one's spongy, so a little less valuable, but capes, as a general rule, are expensive. Dark green is really hard to find. Here is a city fig, more city figs. Oh my, lots of city figs in this haul. Here is a coal, maybe? Is that coal? I don't know. I don't know my Ninjago real well. I think that's coal. Lots of city stuff. Here is the Series 14 Mad Scientist hair hat or hair glasses thing. That's funny. I think this may be Jurassic Park, but this hair piece goes to a lot of the Lord of the Rings figs. So, a lot of people want those things, those hair pieces, because they get lost from their Lord of the Rings guys. There's a Chima with a beard. That's funny. Here's a Garmadon whoa, this is actually really screwed up. So this is an Outrider head, a Garmadon secondary torso, but there is a Death Trooper torso. That's awesome. And if you don't know, the best part about this whole thing is probably this spear right here. The two-tone spears, the silver with like the reddish brown, sometimes gold maybe, those are super expensive and in demand. There's another one of those of the Jurassic Park guys. Here is a Gandalf. We've got, there's Jasmine's hair, nothing much there. We've got a, I don't know, some kind of diver. This is looking bad, guys. Getting the 230 back should be no problem at all, because between the bear and the Wampa, we're getting a ton back. But in terms of like big profit, I'm getting a little worried here. Here's a Jester with some beat up eyes. I think that's the CMF one. Look at this. I don't know necessarily how valuable this guy is, but man, he's cool. He needs a crown. But man, that cape, that dark blue standard starchy cape, the gold and blue armor, sweet. Let's see if we can find a helmet somewhere in here. This probably goes with that hair, wherever that hair went. Is it this one? Does he have black hair? I think it's like that, right? I think so. Parts and pieces headed to Bricklink. Here's some more friends. Hey, look at this. Oh, we've got two things. This is a CMF wizard cape, but this is is it Jestro? I think it's Jestro. This is actually, I believe, a Nexo Knight. He's super cool. I don't know that he's like insanely expensive necessarily. Maybe, I don't know, $10 or something, but he's really cool. What a fun, what fun parts in that guy. Here's another one of those elves ones. Maybe that's the one that needs it. Here's a Trolls helmet. Can always use Trolls helmets. Harry Potter. Once again, here you go again. This is Harry Potter's, not super valuable, but capes. Once again, capes. Don't underestimate the value. Some more city stuff. More city stuff. Here's a Ninjago snake. Here is a Minecraft skeleton. Man, I have an army of those things. If you guys need Minecraft skeletons, come visit the Bricklink Store. There's tons of them in there. Here's some kind of zombie or swamped or something from Minecraft. Here's another elf right here. Some of these elves figs, wow, there's a lot of, oh no, it's not elves. Some of these elves figs can be pretty expensive, but I think these are the more common ones. Here's a Dark Red Astromech. There you go. That's a nice little piece right there. That'll help. There is a Hermione. Let's see if we can find some more stuff in here to help us out. There is a Snape, man, just absolutely lost it on that one. Hey, here's the rest of that Scarecrow. I think it goes like this. That's a super fun fig. Like I said, I don't think it's super expensive. Some Scarecrows are really expensive, but I don't think that one is necessarily super expensive. Maybe, I don't know, $8, $10. Maybe I'm wrong. There's Gandalf's hairpiece. This feels like it's a mismatch of stuff, but what a cool armor. That speckled black right there. That's super fun. There's a belt on that black pair of legs. I don't know what that's for, but that's interesting. I'm quite confident that's not right, but let's see. This guy's got some fancy boots. Here is Eric from Little Mermaid in mini doll form. I actually think that's a fairly expensive one, $5 or $10 for a mini doll. It's pretty good. There is some Hawkeye stuff, I think, right? And then this is that Deathstroke? This looks very standard in terms of the way you find the condition of these heads. Just a little bit of rubbing right there. The way they did the paint job on these, right around like the perimeter of where the head, goes from up and then to the left there or to the right. Just a little bit of rubbing. Not bad though, not bad. Here's a Lord of the Rings fig. I don't think those are the right legs. I think she's supposed to have a skirt. Galadriel, is that right? Again, I don't Lord of the Rings, but I think that's right. Good parts and pieces here for sure. That's an expensive fig if you've got the cape and the skirt, but good parts and pieces for sure. Let's see what else we can find here. $230. I don't think we're getting to $460. I don't think we're going anywhere near $460 on this haul. So maybe we overpaid for this one. There's a Star Wars helmet, but I think we shouldn't have too much trouble getting our money back plus. So then it's just a matter of like wasted time, right? If you get your money back on a haul, then, at least you haven't financially lost. Ooh, look at that. There's the Witch King right there. Nice. We're on to something now. We'll hold up the good ones at the end here just to kind of get a feel for where we're at. This may not be as bad as I was fearing. This is a funny combination. This is the C-3PO Advent Calendar Christmas sweater, except that's the old, really pale gold head. Let's see. There's a Batman. Whoa. I didn't even see that down there. Look at this. Is this Raven? I think that's Raven, right? Whoa. Okay, maybe we're okay. Man, a couple of good ones here at the end. Let's go. Look at that old sheriff. He's got the wrong arms, but that's fun. Okay, and then some more kind of skeleton-y stuff. All right, so again, $230 we paid, but we actually ended up, I think, with some big boy figs and then a lot of common stuff, right? So, the big boy stuff needs to add up quick to get us, where we need to be. And I'm not sure it's going to add up to be, double your money. But between these figs right here and the Wampa, it's not bad. It's certainly not bad. And then you've just got a lot of more common stuff that you've got to figure out kind of how you want to deal with. Do you want to take the time to post it to Bricklink? Do you want to sell it in bulk on eBay? Do you want to put individual parts and pieces up on whatnot? Choices. But these are the types of parts and pieces that add up pretty quick. That guy's going to sell for $30, $40 right there. So I think we're actually okay on this. I actually think it's not as bad as I feared initially. The problem is there's not a lot of mid-tier $5 to $10 stuff, because that's really the stuff that adds up pretty quick, right? You get your good stuff, you've got your kind of common stuff, but stuff like this, even stuff like this, if you've got tons of them in here, it adds up really fast. And we just don't have a lot of that in here. We've got a lot more, stuff like this and stuff like this and stuff like this, which is, more like $1 to $1.25 if you can find a buyer for it. That's the hardest part, right? Unfortunately, every reseller in the world has, the same Hermione or even this diver or whatever. So those are the types of pieces that are just hard to find buyers for. A lot of times I'll actually move them for really cheap just simply to get out from underneath them. But what you're really looking for, obviously, is a few home runs and then some $5 to $10 minifigures that really kind of bump the price up to where you need to be to profit on stuff like this. So not a huge win, I don't think, but I didn't actually kind of do the mental math. I think we're going to be fine. But overall, some fun treasure hunting. Don't forget, fun has value. Entertainment has value. So there's a part of it there. And, if you buy a lottery ticket, you lose most of the time, and then occasionally you find some cool stuff, right? Occasionally you scratch something off and you win big. So if you buy enough lottery tickets, eventually you win. Hopefully, you win more than you lose. This one's probably a very mild win, but not a huge one, but certainly not a major loss. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time.